Coronation Street confirms death as Jenny gets terrifying shock. While a new romance might be blossoming, Coronation Street delivered a jaw-dropping moment tonight as Jenny Connor made a shocking discovery that confirmed the death of conman Dom Norwood. What began as Jenny's latest attempt to unmask a scam ended in a humiliating downfall that left her reeling. Earlier this week, Jenny's old nemesis Christina Boyd resurfaced on the cobbles, insisting that Dom had died. Given her past history with the pair, Jenny was immediately convinced this was just another con, this time aimed at vulnerable George Shuttleworth, still licking his wounds after Eileen Grimshaw walked away from their relationship. Her suspicions only grew after she spoke with Rita Tanner and Steve McDonald at the cabin. Recalling a documentary where a woman faked her husband's death to cash in on insurance, Jenny became convinced Christina was plotting a similar con and that George was the perfect target. In the cafe, Jenny voiced her concerns to Glenda and George, but neither wanted to hear it. Glenda dismissed Jenny's theory outright, while George was too distracted by flirty texts lighting up his phone. For Jenny, this only confirmed her hunch that Christina was somehow manipulating him. Taking Glenda aside, Jenny pushed harder, insisting that the mystery messages George was receiving were actually coming from Christina. The seeds of paranoia were firmly sown, leading Jenny to storm into the Undertaker's later that day where George and Christina were standing solemnly over Dom's coffin. Unable to hold back, Jenny pointed the finger in true soap-style drama, accusing Christina of being a fraud. With all eyes on her, she declared that the coffin was empty, that Dom's death was nothing but another elaborate con, and she would prove it right then and there. But when Jenny flung open the coffin with a triumphant ta-da, the sight that greeted her left her stunned. To her horror, Dom's body was lying there after all. Her certainty crumbled instantly, leaving Jenny humiliated as she stammered for brandy to steady herself. George, furious at the spectacle, accused her of disrespecting both the living and the dead, before angrily shuffling her out of the room. With Jenny disgraced, the door was left open for Christina to move closer to George. The pair shared a drink afterwards, where George lamented his rotten luck in love. He admitted he'd even managed to bore Eileen, only for Christina to counter that she found him far from dull. By the end of the night, George and Christina were dining together at Speed Doll, sharing laughter and an easy connection. George even admitted he doubted his cancelled date with Cheryl would have been half as entertaining as his evening with Christina. For the first time in a while, there were sparks of something new for him. So while Jenny has been left red-faced and defeated, Christina may have found herself slipping into George's affections. But is this the start of a genuine romance, or could George be walking blindly into another dangerous game? In Weatherfield, only time will tell. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.